And good evening, everyone. I'd like to welcome you to the campus of Purdy High School for this junior varsity volleyball matchup between the College Heights Lady Cougars and the Purdy Lady Eagles. College Heights will be playing first. Junior varsity will play first. Varsity will follow for junior varsity. However, we do have a notable absence. Maddie Garman is not playing tonight. She is homesick. Our prayers and thoughts are with her, as she is definitely missed by all of us who are here tonight. We wish her a swift and speedy recovery. And we're okay. And we will be right back. And now, after a lovely rendition of the national anthem by the Purdy volleyball team and a few other members, who I would assume are probably in their choir because they had excellent voices. Another notable absence for College Heights tonight on the varsity team is Ava Messina, as she is home sick, I believe, as well. And as I said about Maddie, our thoughts and prayers are with Ava as well. We wish her a speedy recovery, and she is missed dearly. They're both awesome volleyball players and even more awesome young ladies with a heart after Christ. I know that for sure from being around them every day in school and in volleyball, and they're just awesome people, simply put. So we are going to start off the junior varsity match. And now, starting off the match, Purdy will be serving. Serving for the Lady Eagles is number 2, Zoe Webb, the freshman. Let's see if you can angle that mitigates the glare. I apologize for the awkward silence as I was making a few camera adjustments to mitigate the glare of the court on Purdy's side and College Heights side. I'm sure that'll be much more enjoyable and easily visible to those of us watching. And we have something going on with the down judge. And the ball is rolled out. And notice the ball with the white and pink pattern, as it is Pink Out Night for Purdy for breast cancer awareness. A good cause to support for both the Lady Eagles and the College Heights, as they're participating in it as well. And to start things off, I believe that will be a kill for number 9, Rayleigh Henderson. And now serving again for Purdy will be Webb, and that'll be an ace off of Fink. And an ace for Zoe Webb to give Purdy a 2-0 lead to start off the match. Webb serves. That is picked up by Satterley. Light bumps. That's Moss from the middle. Dug by Gracie Patton. Brooklyn Bunch tried to save it, but she will not be able to. And Ava Lett will go back to serve as College Heights has their first point of the match, pardon me. And Lett sends it over. That's picked up by Webb. Cogshell tipped over by Henderson. Lett sets outside Fink. That's picked up by Webb. Free ball just grazes the net. Bounces on it. Lett with the save. Fink tips it over. Webb picked up by Satterley. Lett sets. Moss free balls into the net, and a 3-1 lead for Purdy to start off the match. Going back to serve will be number 18, Gracie Patton. And Fink, Moss, free ball Pryor, picked up by Patton. And the hit from Keel Allen will sail out. And that'll be a point for the Lady Cougars as Torrin Fink will go to the service line. She'll send that over, picked up by Katrina Lee. And Webb on the attempted save, but she won't be able to save it. Now Torrin Fink will send this one over. That is picked up by Bunch, I think. And a great hit on Purdy from, I believe that was Rayleigh Henderson. Going back to serve will be Keely Allen for the Lady Eagles. Allen serve, picked up by Satterley, overpass. Lee, tip from Webb, picked up by Cogshell. Lett's gonna bump that outside, rather middle of the Moss, and rolls along the net. Patton goes into the net. Substitutions for Purdy. Ava Perryman steps in the match for Allen. Going back to serve for College Heights will be Katie Moss. Score is tied 4-4. Moss will serve. That's picked up by Henderson. Webb back to Henderson. She sends it over. Dug by Moss. Lett. And that'll be Torrin Fink, picked up by Patton. Set from Webb, goes outside to Lee. She sends that over. And that'll be a kill for Katrina Lee to give Purdy the lead back, setting the score at 5-4. Rayleigh Henderson will go back to serve for Purdy. Henderson serve, picked up by Moss. Lett sets outside. Pryor over and out. Purdy's lead swells to 2 as Henderson goes back to the service line. Henderson with the serve, a high arcing serve picked up by Fink. Lett outside Satterley. She'll send that over. And that'll be sent over to the back row. And a kill for Brooklyn Bunch. And that'll send Henderson back to the service line. Lady Cougars trailing by 3, trying to get back into it. Henderson serving for the Lady Eagles. Serve picked up by Satterley. Let goes right back to Satterley. She'll send it over again. That's picked up by Bunch. Set by Webb, goes to Lee, and that is out. A good read by the College Heights back row to let that one sail. Going back to serve will be Izzy Pryor for College Heights. She sends that over. That's picked up by Bunch. Webb sets Lee. A rainbow hit dug by Fink. It bounces off the rafter, and that will be a kill for Katrina Lee as Izzy Pryor steps out of the match and London Edson takes her spot. Lee will serve for the Lady Eagles. Katrina Lee sends that one into the net, and the lead is down to 2 for Purdy. Satterley back to serve for College Heights. She'll send this one over. That's picked up by Henderson. Set from Webb, goes outside to Bunch. Tipped at the net by Meeks. Abby Meeks getting some front row action in, and that'll be a kill for Brooklyn Bunch. Keely Allen will come back into the match. Ava Perryman will go to the bench for a quick breather. And now we have Gracie Patton back at the service line. Or not back at the service line, rather at the service line. She did not start off the serving rotation. After Gracie Patton will be at the top of the service rotation for Purdy. Zoe Webb will be back at the service line. Gracie Patton lets it drop, and she'll try it again. Patton sends this one over. A rainbow serve picked up by Moss. Lets that's middle. Meeks tips it over. And a double hit on Meeks, and that'll be a point for College Heights. Patton back to serve for Purdy. Patton sends it over and out as that one lands outside the antenna, and that'll cut the lead down to 3. Meeks will step out, Cogshell will step in, and Sammy Cogshell will go back to the service line for the Lady Cougars, looking to cut into the lead and possibly take the lead here as they only trail by 3 early in the first set. Cogshell, serve makes it over the net, picked up by Bunch, and miscommunication will plague the Purdy Lady Eagles as the ball drops between Allen and Henderson, and that'll be a point for Cogshell as she gets the ace. She'll send it over again. A high arcing serve, shanked by Lee, recovered by Henderson. Free ball Webb. Cogshell right there waiting on it. Let bump sets, Fink. Outside, overpass. And College Heights is able to get it over. Hit from Moss, picked up by Lee. And that one, an overpass from Patton hits the ceiling. And the lead is down to 1, and Sammy Cogshell will go back to serve, looking to tie the set for College Heights. Cogshell sends it over, picked up by Lee. Free ball Webb, picked up by Edson. Let, tight set to Moss, and Moss goes into the net trying to send that over, and that'll be a point for Purdy as the lead swells to 2. Now we're back at the top of the service rotation. Zoe Webb is now at the service line. She will send this one just over the net. It bounces off the net and rolls over and drops in College Heights court for an ace. Serve from Webb. This one makes it all the way over. Satterley, let, Fink. Dug by Lee. Free ball Webb picked up by Cogshell. Let will set middle. Katie Moss gets the kill. Lee shanks the hit. And that'll be a kill for Katie Moss from the middle. Coming into the match will be Izzy Pryor in the place of London Edson. Ava Lett back at the service line for College Heights as we're now at the top of the Lady Cougars service rotation. She'll send this one over. That's shanked by Henderson, and that'll be an ace for Lett. College Heights looking to tie it up here at 12 apiece here in the first set. Lett looking to do that on the serve for College Heights. And Lett sends it over. Shanked by Henderson again, and that'll be an ace. And the Lady Cougars tie the set at 12. Lett will go back at the service line looking to take the lead. Serve from Lett. Overpass by Patton. And that'll be hit by Moss, and another kill for Katie Moss. Lett back at the service line. Sends this one over. Picked up by Henderson. Webb tries to dig the hit, but she shanks it, and that'll be another kill for Katie Moss, I believe. Served by Lett. Picked up by Patton. Webb tips it into the net. And College Heights is going on a 6-0 run, led by the service of Ava Lett. Lett sends this one over. It hops over the net. And a net grazing ace for Ava Lett to put the Lady Cougars up by 4. Lett going back to the service line, looking to keep pushing the lead. She sends it over. Patton shakes it, and it's another ace for Ava Lett. She is catching fire from the service line. College Heights, who once trailed by 3, now leads by 5. Score is 17-12 in the Lady Cougars' favor. Lett back at the service line, sending this one over. Picked up by number 1. Recovered. Fink sends it over. Picked up by Henderson. Webb. Henderson sends it over. Lett. Cogshell. Free ball Fink. A high arcing ball picked up by number 1. Jasmine Holloway. Satterley. Lett. Fink. Picked up by Holloway. Webb sent into the net by Lee, and the lead swells to 6. College Heights coming into this run and coming into Ava Lett's service run had 9 points as a team, and now after the service run by Ava Lett, College Heights has 9 points from her contributions and make that 10 as the lead swells to 7. Scores 19-12, drawing a timeout from Coach Young and the Purdy Lady Eagles as they will look to make some adjustments after College Heights went on a fantastic run, caught fire quickly. The entire team did, as well as Ava Lett and Katie Moss. Meanwhile, I'm hearing a peculiar noise from down by the varsity players. It appears we have a duck in the gym making, or at least something making noises that would resemble a duck. It is funny to watch. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Marlene Woodford, one of the funniest personalities on the team, if you ask me. Always has something up her sleeve to make all of us laugh, especially then when she was just quacking away, it looked like, and it still sounds like down there. Varsity team looks like they're having some fun with what appears to be manual, natural duck calling with their hands down there. Cy Robertson would be very proud of them if he saw that. Katie Moss rising up and getting the kill, and the lead swells to 8 as the service run by Ava Lett continues to torch the Purdy back row. Lett will serve. That's picked up by Holloway. Webb sets middle. Allen sends it over and gets the kill. And finally, Ava Lett will be pushed off the service line by Purdy, and that'll send Brooklyn Bunch to the service line. And Bunch will step up. She'll serve. That's picked up by Krista Miller. Lett setting outside. Miller will push it over. Picked up by Allen. Webb. And Allen sends it over. Dig by Lett. It hits the rafters. Pryor. Moss sends it over, and that is shanked by Bunch. And now we have a rotation change for College Heights as Krista Miller steps out of the match and Torrin Fink steps in. And Fink will step up to serve. She'll send it over. It's shanked by Lee. And an ace for Torrin Fink as the lead swells to 9. College Heights' largest lead of the night. And Fink will go back to serve to see if she can push the lead to double digits with this rally. She'll send it over. Bunch, Webb, free ball Holloway. That's picked up by Moss. Tight pass, tight set, and College Heights was in the net on that play. Krista Miller will step back in for Torrin Fink. Gracie Patton will step into the match for Jasmine Holloway. Serving for Purdy will be number 20, Keely Allen. Allen sends it over. Cogshell, Lett, sets. Moss sends it over. That's picked up by Allen. Webb will free ball. A high arcing one picked up by Cogshell. Lett sets outside. Pryor. And that's a kill for Izzy Pryor. And now for Purdy, Ava Perryman, number 10, came in for number 20, Keely Allen. Now that'll send Katie Moss to the service line. College Heights leading 23-14 late in the first set. Moss sends it over and out, leads back down to 8. And that'll put Rayleigh Henderson at the service line. Henderson sends it over, picked up by Nichols. Tight pass, Lett plays it over. Lee and Webb free balls it in. A brilliantly placed free ball by Zoe Webb to cut the lead down to 7. That'll put Henderson back at the service line. Lady Eagles trail by 7 late in the first set. Henderson picked up by Nichols. Lett bump sets, pushed over by Meeks, and apparently that one was hit by both Meeks and Pryor at the same time. That's not something you see every day. They called 4 hits on College Heights, and that'll be a point for Purdy. Lead is down to 6. Henderson back at the service line. She sends this one over. Miller, Lett, Pryor will push it over. A high arcing push. And that one is shanked by Bunch. Lead is back up to 7, and now Izzy Pryor will go to the service line. College Heights at set point. Pryor will step up. That is picked up by Bunch. An overpass right to Miller. Lett setting outside. Nichols plays it over. That's picked up by... And the free ball by Lee. And College Heights can't handle it, and that'll cut the lead down to 6. Serving for Purdy will be Katrina Lee. London Edson will come into the match as Izzy Pryor retires to the bench. Katrina Lee will step up to serve for the Lady Eagles. Lee sends it into under the net, and that will do it for the first set. College Heights will take the first JV set 25-18 and take a 1-0 lead on the match.
Good afternoon. Okay, yeah, that was.
And here we are back from the intermission to start the second set. Avalette will serve for College Heights. She'll send that over. That's picked up by Patton. Hit by Wilkins. Lee, Webb, Henderson just barely didn't make it over the net. That'll be the first point of the set for College Heights as they now lead 1-0. Served by Avalette, picked up by Patton. Webb tries to send it over, but instead sends it into the net. Lead swells to 2 for College Heights as Lett goes back to the service line. Lett sends this one over. That one is shanked, and that'll be an ace for Avalette. Shanked by Henderson, and Lett pushes the lead to 3 for College Heights. Scores 3-0 here in the opening stages of the second set. Lett sends this one. It bounces over the net, picked up by Webb. Lett, Pryor, bumps. Satterley sends it over. Webb. And Purdy won't be able to return the free ball. Lett will go ahead and step back and send this one over. She will send it over. That is shanked by Lee. College Heights will get another point, and the lead swells to 5. Avalette goes back to the service line. And that drops right in the middle of 3 Purdy back row players and a front row player possibly. And that'll be an ace for Avalette. Lead is now 6-0 for the Lady Cougars. Lett sends that one over. Overpass by Patton is in. And the first point of the set for the Purdy Lady Eagles. Patton's overpass lands just on the line. And that'll be a kill for Gracie Patton in the stat book. I'll send Zoe Webb to the service line. Webb sends it over. Fink. Overpass. Lee. Webb. And Purdy won't be able to return it. Ball goes right back to College Heights. Fink will step back to serve. And that'll draw a timeout from Coach Young and Purdy. And coming out of the timeout, and after Purdy's volleyball team does another rendition of a well-known song, this time it was We Will Rock You during the timeout. We're back to volleyball action. That one is sent over by Allen, and that's out. Lead swells back to 7. Fink will step back to send this one over the net. Torn Fink sends this one over. That's shanked by Henderson, and that'll be an ace for Torn Fink. Fink will step back. Lady Cougars leading by 8. She'll send this one over. That's picked up by Lee. Webb. And the hit by Allen, picked up by Cogshell. That's Wilkins. And that one goes into the net. That'll be 4 hits on College Heights, and Purdy will get the point. And that'll send Brooklyn Bunch to the service line for the Lady Eagles. She'll send this one over, and that's an ace for Brooklyn Bunch as Cogshell can't get to it in time, and that will drop in College Heights court. Bunch on the serve. Lett. Satterley sends it over, and that'll be a kill for Carolyn Satterley. Lead is back up to 7. Sophie Wilkins will go back to serve as Abby Meeks steps into the match with Sammy Cogshell, and Hadassah Harris comes in to enter the match for Brooklyn Bunch. Going back to serve will be Sophie Wilkins. She'll send this one over the net, shanked by Lee. Allen tries to set it, but she won't be able to, and that will push the lead up to 8. Wilkins will go back to the service line. Rayleigh Henderson will step out of the match. Savannah Bricker will step in for Purdy. Wilkins serves. That one goes under the net, and the lead is back down to 7. And that will send Keely Allen to the service line. Also, Lauren Nichols enters the match for Carolyn Satterley. Serving is Allen, and a line drive. Shanked by Pryor, and that'll be an ace for Keely Allen. Allen steps up to serve. She sends it over. Nichols, overpass. Picked up by Patton. Meeks pushes it over. And a double hit on Meeks. Lead is down to 5 for College Heights. Served by Allen. That'll be shanked by Fink, and that's an ace for Keely Allen. Allen will go back to serve again. She'll send this one over. High arcing. Shanked by Fink. Miller recovers. And Miller, free ball Webb, picked up by Miller. Let sets outside. Nichols sends this one over. That's picked up by Webb. Fink. Let sets. Pryor will push it over. And Harris, free ball Lee, picked up by Miller. Let. Fink will free ball. That's picked up by Patton. Tipped over by Meeks. Overpass. And that one will be pushed over by Meeks. And that'll be a kill for Abby Meeks. Pushing the lead to 5. Rotation change as Allen comes out of the match and Perryman steps in. Izzy Pryor back to serve for College Heights. And Hadassah Harris shanks the serve by Pryor, and that'll be an ace for Izzy Pryor. Served by Pryor, shanked again by Harris, and that'll be an ace for Izzy Pryor. Lead swells to 7. Score is 14-7 in favor of the Lady Cougars. Served by Pryor, shanked again by Harris. This time Patton tries to recover it, but she won't be able to, and that's 3 straight aces for Izzy Pryor. Pryor sends it over. That is picked up by Perryman. That one goes into the net, and that'll be 4 aces in a row for Izzy Pryor. Score is now 16-7 in favor of College Heights. Pryor sends that one over. That's picked up by Perryman, and that'll be a double hit on Bricker. And the lead is now all of a sudden 10 as Izzy Pryor has 5 consecutive aces. Pryor sends it over. Bricker, Webb, free balls. Miller, Let, sets. Nichols, picked up by Perryman. And the hit from Lee, and that'll be a kill for Katrina Lee off the set from Webb. London Edson won to the match as Izzy Pryor goes to the bench. Perryman will go back to serve for the Lady Eagles. Correction, Rayleigh Henderson will go back to serve for the Lady Eagles. College Heights leads by 9 here in the second set by a score of 17-8. Henderson sends that one into the net, and the lead is back up to 10. Lauren Nichols will go back to the service line for College Heights. Score is 18-8. She'll send this one over. That one grazes the net. That's shanked by Patton. Perryman, Webb, and Lee free balled into the net. Lead is now 11. Score is 19-8 in favor of College Heights. Nichols will go back to the service line. She'll send this one over. That is picked up by Henderson. Patton bumps that one. It hits the ceiling, and that'll stretch the lead to 12 for the Lady Cougars. Nichols will go back to the service line. She'll send this one over. That is picked up by Patton. Lee tries to send it over, but she'll send it into the net. And the score is now 21-8 as Jasmine Holloway will enter the match for Gracie Patton. Lauren Nichols will step up and send this one over. Henderson can't handle that one, and that'll be an ace for Lauren Nichols. And the lead is now 14 for College Heights as they lead by a score of 25-8. And Nichols sends that one into the net, cutting the lead down to 13. Satterley will come into the match for Lauren Nichols. Stepping back to serve for Purdy will be Katrina Lee as the Lady Eagles trail by 13 in the second set. Lee sends this one over. Satterley, let. Miller will free ball. That's picked up by Lee. Webb, free balls. Edson right there waiting on it. Let, sets outside. Fink, and that'll sail out, and the lead is down to 12. Lee will go back to the service line. She'll send this one over. Fink. Let. Weaving her way through traffic trying to get to it. And she will send it back. And that'll bring the lead down to 11 as Lee steps back to the service line. Lee sends this one over. Miller shanks it, and the lead is down to 10 after an ace from Katrina Lee. Lee sends this one out and into the net. Lead stretches to 11, back to 11 for College Heights. Serving for the Lady Cougars will be Sammy Cogshell. Scores 23-12 in College Heights' favor. And we are waiting on a conference between the down judge and the scores table to cease. And it does. And Cogshell sends that one under the net. Lead is back down to 10. And Jasmine Holloway will send that one into the net. And now College Heights will send Ava Lett to the service line, serving from match point as Izzy Pryor comes into the match for London Edson. Ava had College Heights' first 6 points of the set and was the leader of the 10-0 service run that College Heights went on in the first set. Lett sends this one over. Holloway. Webb will free ball. Cogshell. Pryor. That one is over. Shanked by Bunch. Lee. Free ball Webb. Lett. Cogshell. Wilkins sends it over. That's picked up by Henderson, I believe. Webb sent over by Bunch. Satterley. Lett sets for Fink. She'll send this one over. Henderson. Webb. And that one is sent over by Allen, and that'll be a kill for Keely Allen. And now Zoe Webb will go to the service line for Purdy as they trail by 10 in the second set. College Heights still at match point, leading by a score of 24-14. Webb sends it over. Satterley. Lett setting outside. Fink sending it over. That's shanked by Holloway. And that'll be a kill for Torn Fink. And that will do it for the junior varsity match. College Heights winning the first set 25-18 and the second set 25-14 to win the match ultimately by a sweep, 2-0. And we will be back in about 15 to 20 minutes, I believe, for the varsity match. And as Purdy announces their Pink Out Night festivities, we will be concluding our broadcast and coming back in about, I'd say, 20 to 25 minutes for varsity match coverage between Purdy and College High.